co-main event, we have Vicente Luque versus Joaquin Buckley. Buckley replacing the Joaquin Buckley replacing the injured Sean Brady. It was supposed to be Vicente Luque versus Sean Brady, which would have been a good matchup as well.
When did he pull out?
It's a bit of a personal question, mate. You'll have to ask him.
No, when did he pull out of the fight?
I think it was recently.
Was that going to be the main event?
No, I don't think so.
That would have made more sense.
Why?
I don't know. It's just
Because they're men.
a bigger fight. Yeah.
Sean
Sean Brady's a.
quite a while ago it got pulled, so
Right.
yeah, Buckley stepped in, saved the card.
Buckley's not ranked, is he?
I don't think so. No, he is.
Is he?
Wait, let me find their division.
Walter White.
Walter White.
Joaquin. Nah, Bolt.
Oh no, he's not. So yeah, good opportunity for Buckley. This could be a good fight. I'm pretty excited for this one.
So Vicente Luque went from about to fight Ian Gary to then about to fight Sean Brady, and now he's fighting a non-ranked guy.
You got a feel for him.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. I mean, it wasn't his fault that Ian Gary pulled out last minute, like literally 2 days before they were supposed to fight, because he couldn't handle the press conference. Oh, no, sorry. He got pneumonia. Yeah, that's what happened.
He got pneumonia from being around too many horrible people. Poor Ian. But no, yeah, Vicente Luque versus Buckley. I think we're going to see a knockout in this one.
Yeah?
I'm pretty confident about that.
Who is getting knocked out, Kobe?
One of them. I'd say it's probably going to either be Luque or Buckley. Nah, I think...
I hope that gets clipped and then I can make fun of you.
This guy's like
online.
talking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
Definition. Talking to a brick wall. So, Vicente Luque's seen better days. He's... I don't know, he seems more timid. I think it was ever since the Wonder Boy fight.
It was a while ago.
It was a while ago.
He went on a bit of a win streak after that.
He did.
He beat some big names.
He did.
So, lost to Jeff Neal.
That was the only loss since then. But
That's funny because he also lost to that guy.
the guy who should have a title shot.
That guy, Bilal. Muhammad.
Bilal Muhammad. He did lose to Bilal and Jeff Neal, but then he came back and he beat RDA, who came up from lightweight. He's obviously been doing a bit of hopping back and forward between lightweight and Walter White. So I think experience will win here over the explosive striking of Joaquin Buckley. We've seen him go back and forward as well.
We have.
He's never been able to like solidify himself as a contender.
But he's a good staple to have in that welterweight division.
Yeah, he's great fun. He's great fun, and he's riding a 2-fight win streak.
Most famously known for that that knockout of the guy who's now the PFL champ.
Impa Kasanyanga.
Yeah, that one. When he did that spinny thing with his foot.
No, it's Impa Kasanganai.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You didn't say. You didn't
I
even
said
try to say anything.
I said that.
I said it.
Everyone knows that I said that.
Anyway, he has been,
He's been so
bit
active,
of a traffic-like fighter. Very active. He's one of those kind of guys. Look, he's got all the athleticism to be something absolutely great.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of lacks the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu game to maybe hang with the top guys. So we might see some wrestling coming into this one. If Joaquin Buckley is successful on the feet, we might see Vicente Luque try and take him down. We know he's got a very good submission game. But I think we're going to see a knockout, and I think probably in the third round, Vicente Luque is going to finish him on the feet.
Yeah, Buckley does slow
TKO.
down sometimes, doesn't he?
He does.
He's got a lot of muscle mass. You know, once the blood is all stuck in those arms, and you know you got nothing left in your head.
Yeah.
And your lungs. And your cock.
I agree. What's your thoughts? Who do you think is going to win this fight?
I also agree with you on this one. I think Luque is going to, hopefully, because I would like to see him fight another top contender.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it. He's in the top 15 for a reason.
Yeah.
He's been booked against two guys that are also in the top 15 for a reason. And unfortunately, both guys have pulled out. And yeah, this is the fight that he's
Ended up
been
with.
pushed into. And I
I
think it's a good chance for him to prove himself and solidify his spot.
100%. I thought he had a good chance against Ian Gary, if I'm
Yeah.
completely honest.
No, I agree with you. And I think Jeff Neal confirmed that.
Yeah.
You know, like that maybe Ian Gary isn't as good as he said. Like, even
Maybe
though he
not.
won that fight,
Ian Gary
didn't look all that great.
Little baby.
Little boy.
P-head.
3 lies about Ian Gary.
Oh, God. Don't even talk about that. Fucking hell. Moving on. We've got Chris Weidman versus Bruno Silva. I'm not too happy about this fight, if I'm completely honest.
They better think about having a coffin at the side of the octagon for this one, because I think this is where we see Weidman pass away tragically.
I think so too. It's not good. Bruno Silva's a tough outing for everyone that fights him. He went to decision against Alex Pereira.
Mm-hmm.
He did lose, but he had moments in that fight.
Yeah, and
He's
not
a
many
powerful
people
guy.
have moments against Alex Pereira.
No. Unless you're top of the food
Especially
chain.
at middleweight.
Yeah. No, exactly, right? So Chris hasn't been given the easiest of opponents. Obviously, being Chris Weidman, you have to kind of give him a top guy because of his history.
Former champ.
But ever since he lost to Chris Weidman, to Luke Rockhold, he's just never been the same. He's took a lot of damage. He obviously had that leg break. He didn't look good at all against Tavares.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I can see him getting knocked out here. Unless he can start wrestling early, take him down, get him down, hold him down. I don't think he's going to do that. I think we're going to see him get finished in the first round.
Yeah, and Tavares just showed last time that he's still not over that leg break. I mean, he just went out there and just kept punishing that leg for 3 rounds.
And he injured his leg.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Not so happy about this one.
At what point does he hang it up? He's now 15-7. He's had a
great career.
He's had an awesome career.
But he's 39, and he's taken so much damage, including a terrible double leg break. It's just not. I don't know. I'd love to see him get a win. Yeah, because both of the bones snapped.
Oh.
I'd love to see him get a win and then ride off into the sunset. And I think that's what he wants. He's just like, right.
Wants to finish on a win, yeah.
Finish on a win. Similar to like a Tony Ferguson.
Go out in a high. But how long do you wait? Do you know what I mean? Do you wait until you're 15-15?
Exactly. Tony Ferguson, when he before he lost to Gaethje, was I think 24-2. He's now 24-9.
It's not looking good, is it?
It's not looking good. And we don't want to see the same happen to Weidman. I'm sick of seeing all these legends go out and absolutely tank their career and kill their legacy towards the end because,
Because that's the problem with MMA. You're remembered by your last fight. You're only as good as your last performance.
Mm-hmm.
And if you continue to fight once you're past your prime, once your chin is gone, once your legs are gone, sorry, Chris, but that's what you're going to be remembered by. Not by the guy who knocked out Anderson Silva in his prime.
Exactly. Chris, I hope he's not doing it for money because that would suck. If he really needs money or something and he's like, I've got to fight. Like, that would suck. I really hope that's not the case. Look, we all want to see Chris get a win here, but I'm calling it round 1 TKO KO
Is
by
he
Bruno
198
Silva.
centimeters? Does it? Oh no,
Reach.
sorry.
He's got a good reach.
Very good.
And he's got
reach.
good boxing. Like, he could keep him at the end of his jab, Bruno Silva. And Bruno Silva's not the top of the top.
No.
But I know he's got knockout power. And
when he shows up, he shows up.
Yeah.
When he shows up, he shows out. You know what
when
I'm
he
saying?
shows up, he gets hard. Rock hard.
Okay.
And then again, I wouldn't say Bruno Silva's anywhere as good as Brad Tavares, probably. And he is on a pretty decent
Well, he beat Brad
losing
Tavares.
streak. Oh, he did. Yeah, then why the fuck are they giving it?
TKO.
This
Not
matchmaking
too
doesn't really
skid.
make too much sense. I'm not looking forward to this one. I'm intrigued by it, but I'm not looking forward to it. I'll be on the edge of my seat just hoping for Chris.
What is Chris Weidman's recent record?
Let's pull that up.
Ooh.
Similar kind of skid. Obviously last fight to Brad Tavares. Before that it was Uriah Hall.
That was the leg break.
The leg break. That was coming up 3 years ago now. And then before that he did get one win. And then, a
Against
couple
who?
losses. Amari Akhremagdokol.
We all know that guy.
Where's he now?
What's he doing?
What's he doing? What's he up to? Oh, this guy.
Ah,
He's in the PFL.
Why do I recognize him?
Yeah, so do I.
I had a beer one time.
I think I did too.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on down the card. Let me pull up the fight card again. So after Weidman, well, before Weidman, we've got Ruzebyov versus Dumas. Interesting fight here.
Dumbass.
Nice. What's that for, mate?
Well, that's his name, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Black. The white guy's called Black. His nickname is Black. And then the black guy's nickname is White.
What?
No, it's not.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, Ruzebyov.
Joe Rogan's in there. Or just black guy, John's white guy.
Oh my god. So this guy is his second fight in the UFC. He's had a very storied career before the UFC. 41 fights. This will be his 42nd fight. And this is only his second fight in the UFC.
Wow,
And he's only 30.
that's incredible, isn't it?
That's quite.
That's
it
what
makes
you
you
get
wonder.
from having a crazy nickname like that.
Yeah, Black. 2 draws, 2 no contests.
Right, you say 41 fights.
Oh, well, yeah, true. I
Oh,
didn't include
He's
those.
got 45
45 fights at the age of 30. Jesus. That's impressive. That's consistency right there. So he's fighting Dumas.
The Reaper.
The Reaper.
This guy looks like a SoundCloud rapper.
He does, actually.
He's got the tattoos of a SoundCloud. He looks like 21 Savage,
He does. That's his nickname. The Reaper.
who has
Stealing Roberts'
10
nickname.
fights.
He's got 10 fights. 4
years of
TKOs,
age.
2 submissions, 3 decisions. So, you know, he's obviously got some power. He's got the ability to finish people on the ground.
What's this guy up to?
And then
Submitting people.
many submissions. So I'm going to call it, I'm going to go Ruzebyov via submission in the first round. I think this could be a finishing card.
Yeah,
This could be a decent card,
it
man.
appears so.
What's your thoughts on that? I know you've been avidly waiting this fight.
I want to see Dumas get it done.
Knockout?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool.
I think
You think Dumas is going to get it done? This
Yeah.
could be an interesting one. These guys, depending on who wins, maybe they'll make a bit of a splash in the middleweight division. We'll have to see. Finishes. Moving on down the card, we've got a featherweight bout. Kyle Nelson is fighting Bill Algio. Sorry. Another interesting bout.
is it?
Is it? Is it?
Who are these blokes?
Let's have a wee peek.
Oh, they're pretty tall for featherweight.
Just to let you guys know, we are casuals. We don't do our research.
We're doing our research right now as we're talking.
Oh, we beat Alexander Hernandez. That's an impressive victory.
It's a good one.
TJ Brown, he lost to Andre Philly, but split decision. Herbert Burns, so Gilbert Burns' brother, he beat.
Herbert.
Kyle Nelson, he's had a bit of a storied career.
The monster.
Also on a bit of a win streak. Draw with Doo-Ho Choi. I like that guy quite a lot, Doo-Ho Choi.
He's a good fella. Now welcome Doo-Ho Choi. The Korean Superboy Doo-Ho Choi.
Yeah, he had one of the greatest fights of all time.
Yeah?
With Cub Swanson.
Oh, okay.
That was on my list.
Was too.
So, Kyle, known for his TKOs and submissions and a couple of decisions as well. Bit of a mixed bag kind of fighter, this guy.
Breakdown there, yeah.
He's been in the UFC for a little while now. I don't know how we don't know more about this guy.
He's named after a little town in
He's from there.
the South Island.
That's why it's
of New
Senior
Zealand.
Perfecto. A bit of a submission guy, Senior Perfecto. But, you know, he did win his last one by decision. I think we're going to see a decision. Bill Algio. Yeah. What about yourself? Fake it till you make it, mate.
Yeah, well, I mean, Algio's coming off the more impressive one, isn't he? He's got more experience, but I like Kyle Nelson.
Do you? Oh,
Yeah.
that's lovely. I'm
Yeah.
glad you like him.
No, he's a good bloke. I think I had
Cool.
we
You know
had
him,
a
do
big
you?
night on the town one time.
You and Nelson,
Yeah, me and Kyle
Nelly,
Nello.
we call him. Okay, cool. You're going with Kyle Nelson. I'm going with Bill Algio. Moving on.
Swab my cock.
No. That's your doctor's job, mate. Moving on, we have the final fight of the main card.
That's last week's card.
That's last week's card. What
Yeah,
am I on
because that
about?
has happened
one's
already, but you must have clicked on it by accident.
Joe Kaino versus Reese McGee.
McKee. What
are your thoughts on this one, Jackson?
Shitty.
Break it down for me.
Shitty.
And Joe Kano.
Jokani. Jokwani. Jokuani. Shitty. Jokuani.
Break it down for me. Tell me what's going to happen.
Break it down. Shitty is going in there with a bit more XP. He's got 22 fights.
Oh. This one's going to be a knockout.
You don't know either.
Yeah, I do, mate.
You do.
14
Bang
knockouts
Bang.
for Chitty Bang Bang. And he's fighting a man.
He's on a three-fight
skid.
losing streak.
Not looking good, but he's been paired up with Reese McKee, Skeletor, the younger man, who lost his last fight by decision. I don't know what to pick here. I think I'm going to go with Reese by TKO in round 2.
I'm going to call this one as a decision because so far we've made everything.
Actually, I'll do the same. Reese by decision for me.
I'm going to go with the other guy.
Shitty
Bang
and
Bang.
Kajo. Okay, guys.
That is that. Well done.
So that's the main card. We'll skim briefly over the preliminaries because we like to do that. Nate Landway is always fun. He's the headliner of the prelims. He's fun. You like him?
Yeah. Good guy.
What's his thing? He reminds me of Quaid.
We went go-karting one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I let him win because I was scared of him being a massive featherweight.
So do you like Landway? Like, honestly?
Just spilt your drink on yourself.
Just a tiny bit.
A dribble.
It looks like a whiz.
You've already finished it.
Yeah.
You're going crazy.
Quite like it. Yeah, Landwehr. We've got Julio Arce. Hilbert Burns is on this card, so Gilbert Burns' brother.
Herbert Burns.
Herbert Burns. Werner Jogan. She's the one who looks like I can't remember.
Oh, Rosas Jr.
Right, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dylan Dennis got her mistaken for Rojas Jr. on Ariel Helwani's show because Helwani, for some reason, has a picture of her in his studio. He's like, oh, this guy, I'm better than this guy. I'll fight this guy. That's it. She does actually look a lot like him.
That second photo, yeah, that's crazy.
So Raul Rojas Jr. is fighting this weekend. His fight got cancelled the other week.
Division.
So he's fighting in the women's
Did his fight get
Cockeye
cancelled?
division. Well,
yeah, he still hasn't fought.
Still hasn't fought since then. So
basically.